Our excellent adventure begins. Tell me a story.
My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer. You still gotta get those kegs.
That's me, you old bitch. This damn scene.
Shut up, everybody.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventures, where my name is Michael.
My name is Anthony, and we are going to tell you a story.
Yeah, back at it, back in the garage, back in the studio.
Back in the saddle.
Full frontal, this is full backle. That is kind of a reference, actually.
E-backle, more than anything.
That's all me, baby. All me and my glorious e-backle. But can you really put a price on the friends we've made along the way?
We've made some actual
We've
pretty
actually
solid
made some
friends.
pretty
So yeah,
solid
that's
friends,
way
like-
more rewarding than any money.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
And that's something Jeff Bezos will never have.
Yeah, it's real
His
friends.
real friends.
Yeah.
Real friends.
So if they're not there for you when you're broke, then their friendship is just a joke.
That's my Jeff Bezos laugh. Was it good?
That was really... I thought fucking Bezos... that's why I didn't turn my head. I was like, oh, fuck, he's here.
The ghost
Fuck.
Jeff Bezos comes in.
I was just talking shit. Fuck. So, awesome timing.
Beautiful timing. Absolutely.
So, anywho, this podcast isn't about nasty, gross people.
No.
It's about...
Stories? And we just told a story, but it wasn't really improvised.
Yeah, that wasn't really the story
not really
we
the
were going
vibe
for.
I got.
Anthony, what do we do on this show?
We tell stories, but not just any stories. We tell improv stories from anywhere from anime body pillows trying to tell people to save them to kings having keggers with their bros to just about everything in between.
Yeah,
so that's
and there's
what
a
we do.
lot in between. About 112 episodes in between, actually.
Got 112 episodes in between something.
You're damn right. So yeah, we are going into this thing, and the thing is, too, they say improv, well, somebody's got to know something, right? And you're right, I know. I came up with the premise. I came up with the character for Anthony.
You did, didn't you?
He knows nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
He knows nothing. So, Anthony, I think not only are listeners in front of us here,
Okay.
even the guy behind us in the garage are just filled to the brim.
They're filled to the brim.
Filled to the brim.
Filled to the brim.
With anticipation.
Patient.
With irritation.
With no segregation.
A little constipation.
And all in all, just a little bit of excitamation and funimation if we're talking about anime.
And I think Funimation is the best way to put it, because they are Funimating themselves while they are screaming.
And teaming. Tell me a story. And what a story I hope Michael has for us today. Michael, take it away.
So, speaking of things that are kind of nasty, we're going to talk about sick, nasty in a different sense.
Okay.
And we're going to get a little
and
topical on
nasty.
this show here, because we're going to start up the scene.
The scene.
Now, as many of our listeners know, there's something going on in the world of hip-hop right now.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar featured on a song, and he threw out a diss. He was
Okay.
saying, fuck Drake, fuck J. Cole, fuck this big three, it's just big me.
Wait.
Kendrick
Okay.
said, there's not a big three ruling hip-hop. I'm the guy. Not three of us, just me.
All right. Okay.
J. Cole threw out, he threw out his diss track to Kendrick, but he didn't really mean it. His heart wasn't in it. And he actually took it back a few days later and was like, I apologize, that wasn't cool, and he bowed out of this.
Okay.
But Drake recently had a song release thrown back at Kendrick. So things are getting spicy. Things are getting heated. It's the talk of the town. And it's going to be topical because in 2024, the world of hip-hop is ruled by 3 MCs, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and J. Cole.
Okay.
The world was flipped on its head when Kendrick dissed rappers Drake and J. Cole in a verse on the song Like That.
Okay.
In the song, Kendrick denounces the legitimacy of the big 3 figures in hip-hop, proclaiming himself to be the one and only top dog. That is a bit of a rough.
So this really happened, though, right?
Yes. So this is real life, and this is what we're playing into.
Okay.
So we're gonna dive into your character here.
Got
Anthony.
it.
Your character's name is Drake R. Colgate.
Okay, cool. So I'm not going to make a character yet. Okay.
You were raised in an upper middle class home in the suburbs, and you currently work as an accountant. So you kind of stay in the upper middle, like coming from the upper middle, stayed in the upper middle. Like you're doing well. You're fine.
I got it.
You know, you regularly attend church, and you don't usually like to stir the pot. You're just an all around nice guy.
Cool. All right.
Pretty easygoing nice guy. But you heard the diss track and all the buzz surrounding it, and you believe that the Drake everyone is referring to is you.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So I'm like, you know what this reminds me of? You ever seen the episode of SpongeBob where people are like, get out of town to Patrick, and he's like, they're telling me to get out of town, and then he skips town. It's kind of like that.
It is kind of like that.
Did you make me an accountant because I have like resting accountant face?
I made you an accountant because I was like, what's the most like not passive, but like
the most
submissive like I could possibly give
Okay,
you.
so I think that everyone is talking about me.
So you think everybody is talking about you, so now you are determined to clap back with a diss track of your own. So Drake R. Colgate is determined to respond because he believes that the Drake disses have been aimed at him.
Okay. I got it.
So I think you know earlier when I was saying that I'm going to make you flex your chops or whatever. But, you know, we'll kind of just see where things go. So let's start it off easy. We'll set the scene.
Sure.
Let's really get to know Drake. We're starting at home. We're starting at home in the morning before a regular work
This
day.
is quite the upper middle class suburban neighborhood house. All right. I've never been around such rich people before. Let's try this.
So you're waking up in the morning and you've got...
Nothing bad ever happens to me.
That's right. Just getting ready for the day, another regular day, and your wife pokes her head in the room. Oh, hey, honey. Oh, are you excited for today? I know you have sounded like a pretty significant project deadline today. And
Yeah. Well, I'm not losing sleep over it. It's just, I don't know. Work's just kind of been weird the past couple days.
Oh, sure. Well, weird how?
Well, so, you know how I started there a couple years ago, right?
Right.
And I said everyone was very pleasant and nice.
Yeah,
and
you
reasonable.
excelled too in your position.
I know. People, I don't know if it's the new guy or if it's the change in power in the company, but I just feel like people are a little more catty these days. I just can't put my finger on it. But
so like some kind of workplace toxicity maybe is what you're feeling?
I don't know. It's just, you know me. I don't like to swear, and I don't like to bring that into my house, and so I'm not going to. But there were some people dropping those kinds of words about, I think, me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that's completely uncalled for.
Well, that's the thing, and I've been wanting to take it up with Peggy in HR, but every time I go to make an appointment, I go in and I think I hear her dissing me too.
Wow.
I know, and it's just I don't know if I can trust a company where HR doesn't really value its employees in that way, and so I don't know. I don't want to say that this is the end of the road for me, but we're going to have to rework some stuff, I think, in the next couple weeks here and just see where, you know, the company is going to take on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely understand. I mean,
Yeah.
you are fantastic at your job. You've always done well. You've always done well by the company and by yourself. And yeah, I mean, it's completely out of line for them to be disrespecting you.
I might just be in my own head too. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard anybody say anything outright, and I would really hope that, you know, the bosses and the upper management and
Yeah, I just
you'd think that they would bring it up with me, but
right. Well, I just have some faith, have some hope, and I think things will turn out okay for you.
I always have faith.
Yes, and like I said, you're fantastic. If these people don't appreciate you, somebody will, because you're so good at it, and it'd be absurd of them to disregard all the fantastic things you've done. And so I completely understand. I think it's totally valid the way that you're feeling, and I'm hoping that at the end of the day it ends up being a misunderstanding we can all laugh about. But I just think that it's just you deserve respect.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Thank you, honey.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to be late to work. I don't want to rush you. But I know how
I've
much
been
your
really
promptness is.
dragging my feet the past couple of days. I should probably just kick my rear end in gear and, you know what I mean.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, have a fantastic day.
Yeah, thanks, sweetie.
And so you make your way into work, and you get to the office.
Yeah, all right. Another day, another dollar.
Hey.
Hey,
Drake, hey, how's it going, buddy?
going good. How's it going with you, buddy?
It's going fine. Being Mr. Grayman's assistant sometimes has its perks, sometimes has its downfalls. But I'd say today is a pretty B+ day.
Yeah, that's good. B+ is still passing with flying
still
colors,
passing.
really.
It's still not a bad grade, so I'll take a B+.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, get back to it, or else that B+ is going down to a B.
Oh, nah, we wouldn't want that.
Be right back.
All right, well, hey, I'm going to... I'll sneak out. I'll be right back. But have you been hearing any of the buzz around the office?
The buzz?
Wow, it's just like everybody's talking about it. You've heard it, right? You've heard like it's like the hip hop world is on fire over this. Everybody is just like, it's like Kendrick came out about it now. Everybody's just Drake. Like, you've been hearing all this talk about Drake, right?
Yeah. Wait. So that was about me.
Wait. Wow. I don't know if it was...
I just realized. This is all about me.
Well,
And
are you...
You've been saying things too.
No.
And Shannon and Peggy and...
I have been a
Gosh darn Mr. Sue.
Hey, I've been a staunch Drake defender from the beginning of all of this. I've been on the Drake train. So I
knew I could
if
trust you.
this is about you, then I'm here with you, pal.
Yeah.
Because we're in this together, I think.
Good. You know what?
Wow.
This is all about me.
I can't believe
and I'm gonna
it's all
own
about
it.
you. So what are you going to do? Are you going to talk to HR?
You know what? I think I am going to talk to HR.
Okay, I will stand outside of her office in support of you.
Good.
If you want to go ahead and talk to HR.
Thank you, pal.
So let's march on down there right now. We get to the
Fired
HR
up.
office.
Ready to go.
Drake?
Yeah.
Can I help you? You can come on in.
Good. And I walk in, shut the door. You know me. I don't like conflict.
Sure. Yeah. Take a seat. What's on your mind? What do I owe this visit?
So I came in really heated and I started thinking about it and I realized I really shouldn't get so worked up about this, but God darn it, you have been talking about me.
What?
This whole thing saying that I mean, you know.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking. I mean, usually when we talk about you, we talk about what a great job you're doing, but I haven't been talking about you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know what?
You sound a little overly stressed, maybe.
Overly stressed?
Maybe you need to take some time off.
Overly stressed is putting it mildly. You know me. I don't like conflict. I don't like bickering, but there's something I gotta get off my chest. If you and everybody else in the office is talking about me, that's it. I am
Drake.
putting my time in right now, and I gotta take this up to the next level.
Okay, Mr. Colgate,
People
who's
want
talking
me.
about you? What are they saying about you?
People, all the things. You and everybody else in the
haven't said
office.
anything about you.
They've been saying Drake this and Drake that, and there's only one Drake in the office.
Are you talking about the diss?
Yes, the big diss. What is it? What are people dissing me about? I show up. I work hard. Is it because of?
We're not talking.
Is it because of my new glasses?
We're talking about Drake. We're talking about Drake.
Yes.
And he's kind of a loser. He's kind of a crybaby sometimes. He doesn't always... honestly, I personally think that he doesn't even do all of his own work. I think he's got other people who do a lot of the work behind the scenes for him. And people just don't know about it. Drake.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I see.
Drake.
Okay. I need to do a lot of reflecting. I came in guns blazing.
No, we're talking
and
about...
I was ready to set things out, but I just need to look deeper inside myself.
Okay, did that explain things to you? Did that get it out? I mean, we're talking about Drake.
I think you made yourself pretty darn clear, Peggy.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that I was able to clear the air. I hope there's no harsh feelings between us.
Yeah. I hope there's no harsh feelings between us either. Because I quit.
What? Drake, this is absurd. Why?
I
thought
quit
we just cleared the
this
air.
meeting, at least. I'll reconsider afterwards. I think I need to express myself just a little bit.
Okay. Well, we have programs. We have different things in the company and ways that you're able to express. If you need therapy, we can help you with therapy.
I think there's only one kind of therapy for me, and that's rhyming with a little bit of glee, but not too much glee, because that's on me. You see? That did feel good.
You should take the rest of the day off.
I think I should take the rest of the week off.
That's fine. You've never taken a day off, actually. You have so much PTO. That's perfectly fine.
Good. I think I'm going to take it. And better yet, I think you should reconsider what you've been saying about me, because I'm going to take the world by storm. The world of accounting, the world of numbers, the world of finances, and best of all, the world of expressing myself.
Okay, you're great at accounting and you're great with numbers. Do you really think you've got what it takes to rhyme?
All the time in the world, at least for the next week.
Your buddy pops in. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you know all about it.
Hey, I got the perfect spot for us to go. Let's get out of here. Let's ditch Peggy and her problems.
Peggy, go peg yourself.
When we
I
back
walk on
out.
out.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I had goosebumps the entire
I was
time.
listening through the door. That was unbelievable. That was incredible.
It's the moment that it all just flew out.
Oh my gosh!
Really couldn't.
You're like a Dr. Dre
Stop.
kind of type.
A Dr. Drake.
Oh.
That's it. That's the buzz people were talking about. They knew I was above this. That I had words to spit out and things to say, and you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, and I know the thing to do. I have a cousin who could help us.
You have a cousin?
He has a studio. And I bet that he would let us record your disc, set the record straight, and let everybody know who the best accountant around is, and let them stop dragging your name through the mud. And I can help you too as a staunch defender of you.
Okay. What's a diss?
It's like so like it's like a dissuade. Like if somebody's trying to get you to not do something.
Okay.
So I think they're trying to tell you to like not be an accountant.
Got it.
Or something.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Okay. So like yeah.
Yeah.
So I take you out. Okay, we should be close.
Okay. I can't wait for the wife to hear about this adventure. She's going to be thrilled to hear I quit my job.
We go down this alleyway and there's graffiti all over her.
This must be what it's like to be hard.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting dirty looks.
We're getting hard over here.
Hello. Hi. Greetings. Hey. Thank you.
What's going on?
Thanks for
fam?
welcoming us.
I got
This
people up.
This is Drake. Doctor,
Yeah.
This is Drake.
You better believe.
This is
Drake in the house, the one y'all have heard about. That's
Everybody's
me.
looking. That is not Drake.
Yeah.
That is not Drake.
Well, you better check my ID because I am the DOID one and only.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. You heard him. You heard him well.
And
so go on and tell your boys that smell.
And well, I will say you're gonna fell down those stairs anywheres.
So bewares.
Good golly gee, the hair on your shoulders are standing and clamoring as I rhyme around Mannering. Oh, dude, I got it! Crazy! Cool. Okay.
All right, here he is. Here's his place.
All right.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi. Hey, it's me. It's I got somebody here. I got Drake. You got Drake?
You better
Yep.
Believe
Is
in
that
the flesh.
Is that Drake out there? I can't
Yeah.
see past you. That's like Drake?
Drake.
Like the Drake.
Not a rake, not a cake, but a Drake.
Dude, it's like the only Drake. Like the Drake guy. Holy shit. He wants to use my studio?
I not only want to use your studio, I want to use your studios.
Oh, okay, come please. And I open up the
Can't believe
door.
I said that.
I open up. I know that was crazy.
Pretty
He opens
bad.
up the door and he sees you. Who the fuck are you?
Well, I have quite a
Time.
business offer for you. Now,
That's
you
not
may
true.
have heard of me before, and that's great. I need to express myself in a way that I can't in front of the wife and kids and in front of the office of my former employment. I'm not quite sure what the situation is there. I said I quit, but then they just gave me PTO, so I think I'm done. Either way, I have a little bit of free time that I haven't had in years, and I would really appreciate using your studio to just clear the air on this whole Drake situation.
But you're not Drake.
Well, sure I am. And I pull out my ID.
Okay.
Says right there on the front. You better believe that I'm not a
I pull my
C-word.
cousin aside to talk. This is not Drake. No, this is Drake. This is the Drake. This is Drake. Colgate. Drake Colgate.
check the ID. My father made interesting names.
What are you guys doing? He's responding to the diss. He's responding to Kendrick's diss. He's gonna do it. What? That's not a. How much? How much is he paying for this? We haven't discussed pay.
I got buco bucks.
Are you listening to our conversation?
Yes.
All right. Well, how much time are you looking for? I mean, I'm not cheap, so I mean, run something like this. Like, what are you even thinking to spend? What's your budget look like? Because that really depends on what.
Yeah, and I checked my bank app, and I'm like, I can skip the third trip to Cancun this year. I don't know. What does $20K look like for you?
$20K. Let me show you my booth. Just taking ushers you down. Come on in. Come on in. Let me show you my setup.
Okay.
Yep. No. Yeah. I got you. And I got.
How much time do you think this will get me? Like,
as much time as you need, brother.
Great.
Honestly,
Okay.
I
Cool.
think, I believe in this project, and I really am behind you on this.
Good.
I'm
tired of feeling like people are after me.
Yes.
And I think it's time that we show a little fee for our time in the studio.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that you got to stand up for yourself. And it's unfair if people are saying these things about you. It's not cool. And I think that I'm happy to help. And I'll take the fee. I got to eat. But it's, I support you, man. I'm doing this because I believe in your cause. It's not just about the money. I believe in your cause.
Well, thank you. It's nice to feel like there's somebody on my side these days.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So if you want to hop in the booth, I mean, are you just going off the top? You got something written down? Like, how are you feeling about approaching this?
I really just want to speak from the heart. Just people have been saying some pretty wild things about me, and I just need to clear the air on this, okay? I'm probably going to get a little crazy, so just prepare. Just
that's all right. That you go as crazy as you need to. These are dire times.
But, yeah, we'll just let the Lord speak for me,
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
Great.
So please, whenever you are ready, we'll just let it rock.
Okay. I really don't like the way you said that about me and all of the things you say about me.
Yeah.
And the things you want to do about me.
Yeah.
And you better believe that I am going to. Fuck. I might have to retake that. I'm sorry. I really can't. I really can't.
Okay, you want to retake? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Scrap. Yeah.
Can we just censor the F word?
Sure.
It just, I don't know what came out. I don't know how that came out.
You can skip it, too.
Yeah.
I can censor it.
Let's just censor it. Just bleep it so that people know I'm not super mad.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Whenever you're ready, you take it.
All right, we're just going to take it from where I had it.
Okay.
Things you said about me, and you better believe that I don't give a about she and my wife. And she's looking at me with proud eyes, and she's fine,
and she looks so good,
and I got everything I want out of life.
Sir,
I have a wife and two kids, and I support them. And my job has a lot of ups and downs. But the thing
an elevator
that really grinds my gears is that you're a clown. What'd you think?
That was so good.
I felt good.
I'm blown away.
I felt like I got my point across, but I didn't have to be aggressive about it,
Yeah. Absolutely. You were eloquent with it. You were eloquent with the bars, and I really appreciate that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can I lay a verse down? I'd like to just support my friend.
Yeah. I think he should. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right, let's do this. All right, cousin.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Okay. You messed around with my friend, and I'm telling you that's the end of your story on this day.
Hey.
Because I say no way.
Yeah, no way.
In regards to all your jabs, I say it's not that fab. So please be kind to my good friend, or I'll have to give you a stab. With kindness.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, you had me there for a second. I was getting a little nervous.
Around. I got a little crazy.
Yeah, okay.
But I feel the goosebumps.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's get hard in here. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
One more?
You ready to do it? Okay.
One more?
Whenever you're ready, jump on in.
Okay.
I got the ad libs on it, and we'll be good, and we'll go back. Yeah. Okay. I got this. Okay. You you can go ahead, Drake, and I'll you got your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, guys, go for it.
Lay down a beat. I dig it. You better believe I got 40 stacks in my 401k, and I am going to say, invest in your retirement young, because compounding interest is really fun, and you ain't got none because you were busy playing with your son, which is pretty good too. Got him! Cold as ice. See, people are going to be listening to this, and they're going to be like, that seems kind of nice, but then they'll think about it, and they'll think, I don't have a retirement fund.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have one of those.
Right.
And then they start getting sad, and they realize that hurting my feelings is going to cut deeper for them at that point.
And then, but also you're kind of doing good because then you could be making them rethink their financial situation, and then they could invest
If they really want to.
And then maybe it's like so. Not only are you're correcting, you're kind of righting wrongs, and then you're like
wronging
also
some rights too.
Yeah. And doing that, and so I mean that's just like incredible.
You know what I mean?
You're like a superhero in this.
Yeah.
I think this is your calling. Like this is ridiculous.
Well, I knew it was my calling when they were chanting my name in the streets, but...
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm just so impressed.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I'm so impressed. This is
So,
incredible.
Are we thinking double or triple platinum here?
Hey, man, I don't know how many times this is going to go platinum. Like, that's crazy.
All right. Well, respect, Mad Dog. I'll do it.
For sure.
Well, I think...
So,
Can't wait to tell my wife about this.
Yeah, do you guys...
Great.
We should do a live show.
A live show?
We should perform this live. And
Live?
drop it. And that's how we drop the song. It's
okay.
You thought they were talking mad about my man Drake?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And you're a no-go in the show.
And we do that.
You didn't buy your tickets.
And then people go like, "Whoa," you know.
And yet you didn't buy your tickets.
Didn't buy them. So I think if we do that, then we get this live show going, and everything's gonna be a-okay.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think it'll be great.
All right.
So let's do up the live show.
Live show. All right.
So we organize an entire live show. We have a stadium packed with people. Drake. Oh man, do you hear them chanting out there?
I hear them chanting my name.
They're
I just wish they were chanting your name too. Don't worry, you'll get there, pal.
Okay.
You'll get there.
Right now, it's your time to shine.
'Kay.
People were disrespecting you. I'm just here to support you.
Okay.
Okay, man. Oh man. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Drizzy Drake.
Hey yo, I'm Dr. Drake. Oh!
Slowly, the roar dies down. Who
Hey,
is this guy?
It's
The opening act.
Dr. Drake. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Drake. I got my doctorate in accounting back in 2013, and I thought I'd inspire the minds of young fellows left and right. So now I know you may have some questions about the banter that's been going on about me, and I thought this is a good way to express myself. So before I kick it into gear, any questions at all from the audience that I can address?
I have a question.
Yes, you in the yellow, please.
So how do you know Drake?
Well, see, I said just about any question. That's a bit personal because when you say how do I know Drake, it's really. Are we talking about me or my subconscious, or are we talking about how I view myself? Or how I perceive...
We're talking about Drake.
Yes, yeah. So, any questions for me, Drake? Any at all? Before I start spitting
Another
some
person
bars?
meekly raises their hand.
Yeah, you. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come up here, kiddo.
So what kind of music are you opening for Drake?
What kind of music? No, well, listen to me. I don't write music. I write poetry that happens to go with a rhythm. That way it keeps my thoughts moving. I don't really do music. I'm more of a, numbers and crunching kind of guy. But enough said. Yeah, so
I think so. Should we hit him with the big one?
I think, everybody, I'm sure you have more questions. We can't get to all of you. A lot of people have paid tickets to get this experience. So we're just going to kind of kick it into gear with poem number 1. Invest in your future.
All right, hit him with it. Here we go.
All right, I need the rhythm to get my thoughts flowing. You better invest in your 401k. 40 stacks. That's not hay. 40 stacks of money in my retirement because I did compounding interest over time. It's important, but make sure you report it to the IRS or you'll get a fine, and that's not fine.
That's not fine. Yeah, like he said, that isn't fine.
So when people are saying that I'm poor and broke, see,
yeah,
everybody, that's not true. Now, when people were saying I was, and I quote, a what?
Loser and a crybaby, that he's in his feelings, whatever that. I feel like you should always be in your feelings because you shouldn't run from those.
Yep.
And then they said he sucked, that he has other people do his work for him.
Yeah, I start tearing up a little bit.
They said
this has been very hurtful things.
They said he should diet.
And so, addressing all the haters who have been saying things, I hope to put these to rest with my next stanza. And please, take it away.
Okay, I'll start this one off.
Yep, okay.
There's a world where Drake is what you say he is. But in the end of the day, he isn't what you say he is. He's a Homo sapien, and he is trying to make it in this crazy world that we're all just raking in when it comes to the money.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the money and
honey.
Numbers, there's no honey or lumber. It's just cash flow. So there ain't no hoes that can get between us bros. Because I may be an assistant, but he is always with him. And by him we mean the Lord.
Hallelujah. So, I hope I clarified things, everybody, and
I
anything else?
That was fantastic.
Anything else?
Any questions?
Anyone?
Any questions?
Just no, maybe?
Question.
Yes. Yep. Sure thing.
Question. So you're an accountant?
Yes.
So you know, like, money and investments and things like that
Yes.
too? I mean, accounting I know is kind of a different ballpark, but are you able to help me?
I like to pile up stacks.
Sure. Okay, so speaking of piling up stacks and everything, then I'm trying to actually get, like, good return. For, like, I feel like my 401k is almost eating more money than I'm putting into it at this point. Is there something that I could do with that money that would almost be more beneficial for investing in my future?
Well, do I have a poem for you? Ready?
I'm ready.
Set.
Boom 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 boom.
Your future is right ahead of you, not behind you. That's your past. And you better believe that when I tell you, don't put it in your woo. Think about your future. Not the guy who sings other songs, but the future. The real one. It's ahead of you. And you sleep in the bed.
You sleep in the bed of you.
I hope that answered your question. You know what I mean?
It kind of did. Thanks.
Great. Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
People are starting to kind of vibe. All right. Should we hit him with the big one?
The big one?
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Drake here.
Dr. Drake!
He has there's been a lot of talk about him, and it's not true, and it's not nice and kind, and we, mostly Dr. Drake, he's got something to say because he's fed up and he's had enough. So get him, Drake.
All right. Should I get into it?
Yeah.
Should I get into it?
Sure. Yeah, let's see it.
Pal, should I get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right. Honey, I hope you're not watching. I fucking hate my job! I fucking hate my life! I hope that you all find your strife and you don't have to go to accounting and AHR and piss all of you!
The crowd goes fucking crazy.
I am a big cry.
They love you though, but that was good. No, that was so good. No, you did great. They're happy. They're happy they chant your name. They're happy. So only say nice things to Drake.
Say nice things. I really need a break, man.
We love you, Drake.
My wife doesn't respect me. My kids don't listen to me.
So it's the next morning, and you wake up in your suburban home. Another day. And walk in.
Hi, honey.
Hi, dear. I was flipping channels the other night, and I happened to stumble upon a certain show.
Honey, I think I explicitly told the camera, honey, I hope you're not watching. I really didn't think that you would be.
I guess I must have missed that, but what I didn't miss was you saying the F word and talking about how you don't particularly care for your job.
Honey, I just this once, please. Can you please just crawl out of my ass?
Well,
honey, can you just please just like a piece of corn going through the entire digestive tract? Can you please just fall finally out of my ass? I'm not asking you to just leave and scat, but can you please just come out of my ass? Just hole out, please.
Fine, I will come out of your behind.
Thank you.
But I would like you to explain this. And she slaps the newspaper down on the table, and the front page reads, Drake Colgate, new king of hip-hop, with your face on the front of it.
Hip-hop? I don't listen to hip-hop.
And scene. That's such a good ending.
He still doesn't.
You have no fucking clue what anything that you just did is.
No, I just spoke from the heart. I just spoke poetry is what I did.
So
to a
funny.
beat to keep my flow.
Hip-hop? I don't listen to hip-hop. That's the whole thing has been about that. The whole thing is
No, the whole thing's been about me.
It's been just about you. Oh my god, that's so funny. What? That can't be right.
For such a fun character, I really had to play it really boring. So that ending, I think, just solidified it.
That's
great.
funny.
That's good. That was fun. That was very, very fun. I wish that I think I jumped the gun on knowing that people were talking about me. So I wish I just let it fester in me just a little bit more. But I really enjoyed this. This was a fun episode.
That was super fun. Yeah, you
fun.
really taking the reins on that. So what was your favorite part of the episode?
My favorite part of the episode was the Q&A with the crowd.
That was so fucking funny.
I go in and they're expecting a big rap epic concert, and I'm just like, oh, no, I'm just here to put this to rest, everyone.
That, along the same lines, my favorite part of the episode, I was just not at all expecting it, and all I can imagine is this huge arena full of people, and you come out there, everybody's like, what's going on? And you're just like, hi, my name's Drake. I'm like,
hi.
What? And no one gives a shit. What the fuck are we doing here? This is my situation, and if anybody has any, it's so fucking funny.
It's pretty complicated.
Like 50,000 people are just watching you, and you're just like, hey, hi, like so
everyone.
fucking humble. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I also loved how boringly milquetoast he is.
It was great.
He's just the most default Wonder Bread kind of
But
fella.
the money helps because the minute you were like, "How's 20K sound?" and immediately is,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Yep, yeah, I'll show you I'm excited to work with you."
He had money. He was
all-
in all sense of the matter living the dream that people talk about, but he wasn't satisfied. He just needed to get his feelings out there.
He really did. He got him out.
He got him out.
So what about you, listener? What was your favorite part of the story? Was it all the ribbity rhymes? Because I feel like our rapsman skills were pretty good.
Me too. Michael, what was your favorite part?
The intro and the live show was
yeah.
that was so fucking awesome. It killed me. It just fucking knocked me out when you're just, "Hi, my name is Drake.
I'm Drake."
Oh my fucking god, that was so funny to imagine you doing that in front of like
That could be a
people.
good recreation moment.
That would be
Something
so
down the road.
funny. Shit. Good shit.
Good. Fun
shit.
stuff.
Fun stuff.
Good things.
So, Anthony, before we take her home, do you got any riff-raff rambling around in your noggin?
Well, it's funny you mentioned
noodle.
people talking shit because
Uh-oh.
Rooster Teeth. People have been talking shit about them for years, but they officially filed. I don't know if they filed for bankruptcy, but they're shutting down as of last month, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about this earlier during a couple episodes ago, but then I was like, oh, I missed it, whatever. And now there's new development. They're still shutting down. Their whole website is going down now next month. They have a lot of like exclusive content that's not on YouTube and not on any other sites. That's just going to be
gone.
Going to be gone.
That's crazy.
It's weird. It's
That's
fucking
so
weird.
weird.
I don't know. What's strange is that people have paid. I used to pay for a first membership. Like I used to pay like $5.99 a month or something like that to get this content, and I just took it for granted. All the stuff that I could have watched, and I've watched a fair amount of it, but
I feel
it's just weird because like Warner Brothers bought them just to kill their stuff. I can't imagine it's expensive.
Yeah, I
To
would
just
think so.
hold that content online.
Right.
You don't have to produce more, but like, where's it all gonna go?
Right, I there has to be some sort of archive that they're going
There's-
to. Doesn't Warner Brothers have a streaming service?
Yeah, but they're gonna have like Red versus Blue and Ruby and like the big things.
But they're not gonna have.
They're not gonna have like the Let's Plays, and they're not gonna have all the fun stuff.
Just
but
crazy to let that die.
I know there's a whole Reddit thread of people just archiving things. Like it's gonna be online somewhere. It's just
Sure,
weird.
but it's still-
I grew up with that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of the aesthetics I pinned for this show, like during the early days, I've derived from their podcast and derived from like other shows that they've done. So it's just
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
That's insane.
I don't know. So weird. So weird. Anna, we have a blanket, or I got a blanket in high school with like the original Rooster Teeth logo on it.
Yeah.
And we were looking through totes a couple months ago, and I found it, and she was like, "Oh, do you still want it?" I was like, "I'm gonna hold on to it. I have a feeling." Yeah, and I'm glad I held on to it because I just nostalgia. It's gonna be 10 years down the road. It's gonna be a weird, random thing that people are gonna look at and be like, "What's that?"
It kind of felt that way a bit. Not necessarily to that extent, but a little bit when College Humor went under.
Yeah, no, very similar.
Yeah, where it was kind of like, oh, this is just done now.
It was just something that we just. That's how it's going to feel when BuzzFeed is officially dead, if it's not already dead. I don't know if BuzzFeed is dead,
it's
but
not what it used to be.
Well, no. But everybody knew BuzzFeed. And
Right.
then the second it's going to go belly up,
It's
people are
gonna
going to be
be
like,
like,
end of
oh,
an era.
yeah.
Kind of like Vine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that millions of Vine comps.
Fucking A. Damn, Daniel.
I know. Super weird. I wonder what's going to happen to their podcast line. Maybe
Well, if they need a network.
we can buy. They don't want us.
well, they need a
Well,
fucking
they
network,
might
man.
need one. They
might need one if
they
they're
have to.
desperate.
We don't move down to Texas. They move up to us.
Yes.
Yes. That's what it is.
Because we're the hometown heroes. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it's just weird. When I was younger, I always dreamed I'd be working for them at some point.
Sure,
And then
I
I
get
saw
that.
how weird the work environment turned into, and I was like, maybe it's best that I didn't. And then they completely went fucking belly up, and I'm like, it's probably good. I didn't uproot my
Good
whole
that it
fucking
didn't
life to move down
happen.
there.
Yeah.
How shitty. Okay. How shitty would it have been to move there and work there for a year just for
And
it
then
to shut down?
Yeah.
That would suck.
That would
That's
suck.
probably got to be just as bad as like I don't know.
I mean, it's like working like a childhood dream job and then just have it. I mean, I feel like over time it'd grow to be kind of sweet in the way of like, at least you did it for that little bit. But it would be a bummer to uproot your whole life.
To go over there and just
into
gone.
it and then it just boom. Yeah.
Fucking weird. There's got to be employees there who got hired not that long ago who are super excited.
And then it just
fucking
not to make light of it, but I mean, kind of, but I mean,
they had a great run.
They had a fantastic run.
Now there's room. Yeah, what?
I mean, the internet is totally
different now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Rooster Teeth. Like
no.
that's objectively true. Content creation wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
So I mean,
rest in peace. 21 good years. 21 good years.
A.
And now there's more room for a new podcast media network.
A new podcast media network that'll grow into a giant then go belly up.
You know what this means? The original Rooster Teeth logo must be up for grabs. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, let's fucking take it.
What if we? Okay, hold on.
Do
you think Bed Bath & Beyond still has a trademark?
Oh my fucking god!
You know, it'd be kind of funny. What if we just took the logo from a really big old brand and slapped it, but we kept our name?
And what if we kept
it's
saying
Scatterbrain, but the logo is the Bed Bath & Beyond?
and we could keep saying sponsored by these people too, other dead companies, and we can use their fucking likeness, their names. We can use all their shit because they're dead.
Sponsored by Enron.
We should absolutely find out where we can just do that because that's so funny.
Come back to us next week. I'll have more info on that.
Please, yes.
Well, Michael, anything else you want to talk about before we call it? We're reaching time.
Only other thing, we are reaching time. I want to say about a month and a couple of weeks from now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be live again, baby.
Live here in Fargo, North Dakota.
So if you haven't seen the trailer yet, check it out. It was just posted as of
that trailer
recording.
Is cool as fuck.
I was really excited.
Check it out.
Yeah.
But also,
come and see.
Watch it live.
Watch it live. Yeah, it's gonna be better, bigger, better, because that's what we're all about, and that's what season 2 is all about, and we're fucking doing it. So come to Fargo, come to CoreCon. If you miss it, that sucks, and you're never gonna be able to experience it again.
You are gonna
don't miss out.
Have to watch the echoey live episode.
Yeah. So just fucking go to it, because it's gonna be worth every single moment of time.
Too cool. I am so excited.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what we cook up for it. And that is that. So make sure to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please comment. Please email us at michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. We love to see what you have to say. We get emails once in a blue moon, and it makes me so freaking happy. And we will respond. We love you very much. Bye-bye.
Kisses.
In the year 2020, 2 adventurers discovered a wormhole that allowed them to travel as no human had ever traveled before. They used this portal to explore space and time, traveling through history, regaling ancient and future civilizations by telling the stories of their excellent adventures. Now, with rumors spreading that they have returned to our present day, the world has been relentlessly clamoring for Michael and Anthony to tell me a story.